Well, officials from the Department of Water and Sanitation in the Northwest are embarking on a river cleanup campaign. They're marking Mandela Day today with many other people across the country and indeed the world. They've been clearing the River in Makapanstad. Let's take you to another of our reporters, Refiloe Seboko, who's been watching that story for us this lunchtime. Refiloe, tell us how well those officials are doing in cleaning up that area and what they found when they got there.
When we had, the Deputy Minister of Department of Water and Sanitation, Magasi, has just arrived here about 5-10 minutes ago, together with the delegations of other officials, senior government officials, and she is here together with officials from the private sector. They are here on that cleaning campaign with the River that we are in right now in Makapanstad, and here she will tell us more about why they decided to come here as the department, especially on this International Mandela Day. Ms. Magasi, welcome to Newzroom Afrika. The purpose and the impact of the campaign or the initiative that you are in today, tell us more about it.
Thank you very much for inviting me. Let me indicate that as we are looking into our natural resources, rivers are one of those natural resources that we need to take care of. So the reason why we came, if you look at the River coming from Rooiwal up Hammanskraal, and as it goes here, you can see that this river has got serious challenges of pollution, and therefore that is why we felt that we should start on this day to try and clean the river, because upstream there are challenges of affluents, effluents that are coming into the river. And when you look here, there will be cattle, there will be people who are drinking from the same river, and therefore it becomes a challenge because the water is not really clean. And that is why we are here. I've already spoken to 2 traditional leaders to say we will need their help, that their communities should assist us, making sure that they don't dump things into the river. Because one of them was saying that when you slaughter a cattle, you'll find some bits and pieces of diapers, children's diapers in the stomach of the cattle. And these are the things that, working together with the communities, we should be able to start working around. But also, when you look at the river, there are some unwanted plants that are growing in the river, which actually makes our rivers, these plants absorb water, but they make our rivers actually not very healthy can be able to produce very good water. As we're talking, I am with Magali's Water here. I am with Coca-Cola South Africa partnering. Our intention is that it will not be this 67 minutes, but we will continue working. We've started a little bit downstream, where the River will meet with the Pinars River, Moretile, that's how they call it. And we're looking that we need to really go and start where the problem is, which actually is upstream as you come. The comes from Mamelodi, it goes into the area of Rooiwal. That is where we also need to go and start engaging around that. But critical is that we need to see our rivers very clean. We need to talk to our communities to say it cannot be right that you pollute our rivers by any other means. Remember, Hammanskraal is also an industrial area. We're calling also on the commercial, industrial people not to bring effluents into the river that actually your chemicals that also damages not only the river but also the environment, because we have to take care of that also.
Deputy Minister, as much as it's a challenge for you as the department when you are going through the process of purification and making sure that there's good and quality water for the residents, we know that Makapanstad has always had issues of water, and residents want a sustainable and permanent solution. How are you assisting them that as you are trying to make sure that the water is in good condition and they're able to consume it, they are also not being inconvenienced?
We're working with Magalies Water. They have started a program of making sure Makapanstad has got 32 villages. They are working to make sure that all those villages have got water. Like I indicated, Khoshi Makapan was indicating that sometimes when the water comes through, it's not very clean water. And like I indicated, the CEO of Magalies Water and board members of Magalies Water are here so that when we go back, we should be able to strengthen how we are dealing with the issues of water, but also to expand the program of making sure that the other villages also do get water.
Deputy Minister, thank you so much for your time. That is the Deputy Minister of Department of Water and Sanitation, Thembekile Dikeledi Makatsi. She's here together with delegates from the government and together with delegates from the private sector. And she did indicate that they are working tirelessly so to make sure that they purify water and the treatment of the water it will be in good condition for residents of Makapan and surrounding area to be able to consume them. This is all the part of the International Mandela Day commemoration today on the 18th of July, and it will be ongoing. As you can see behind me, there were those officials that were busy cleaning the Apis River, which is the one that is providing water for the residents here. It's back to you in studio, Thembekile.
Okay, Refiloe, thank you very much for that. We'll touch base with you again later and also monitor other International Mandela Day events happening across the world.